Yeah, it's a great question. I think most of it in my most recent experience came from communities. So this was something I think we didn't have access or as much access to a few years ago. But now, if I go into my Slack groups that I'm a part of and I search SDR leader, I search, cold calls, cold emailings, I can very, very quickly see what people are talking about and saying and how they're responding and what beliefs and assumptions they have. And there's so many, just with the sheer amount of podcasts like this, I can go and look for who are great companies we want to work with and see if their SDR leaders have ever been on a podcast or their sales leaders have ever been on a podcast. And the thing that I wish more organizations would do, and it goes back to our theme we were talking about before, is just slow the hell down. If we want our people to have business acumen and customer acumen, why are we putting them in a product onboarding motion for 2 weeks and then giving them a freaking call activity level? Like, what do we think they're going to talk about? They're going to talk about the only thing they know, which is our product. If we want them to be more versed in the alternatives and the why change, we actually have to slow that down. And this was something I actually attribute this back to my time at CEB. CEB did the most phenomenal job of onboarding, where I was selling to CMOs as a 22-year-old. And I was like, I don't even know what CMO stands for. I don't know what B2B means. I don't know what B2C means. And they made it so that I didn't get to talk or email or to be around anybody until I was properly signed off and I could talk about what is it like to be a CMO to the best of my degree, right? To your point, I've never been one. I can't speak to it exactly. But I think that that early impact made it so that I was always looking at problems, not by how can we solve it, but what does that feel like, hurt like if I'm in that position of the person that's feeling it?